Welcome to the Heal and Zeal podcast. I'm Hannah Faidi, the founder of Heal and Zeal Digital. We will be discussing a very important topic across two episodes, which is how we can support kids and teens to build balanced relationship with food, body, and emotions. I'm happy to welcome Serine Al Murr, the heart and founder of the Serene Effect. Serene is a clinical dietitian, certified emotional intelligence coach, and wellness specialist with a true passion for helping kids and teens build healthy relationships with themselves through her workshops, coaching, and retreats. Welcome, Serene.
Hi, Hannah. Thank you so much. And I would like to thank you for raising this important topic, which is part of my heart. And I would like to add something to the amazing intro that you said, that which is the thing that I really love, which is I am a mom of two kids, 6 years
Amazing.
and 9 years old. And these two kids who made me go into this path of emotional intelligence for kids and how they really build a healthy relation with their emotions and their food.
Amazing. I mean, you practice what you preach to your own kids as well. This
Yeah.
is so inspiring, really. Actually, our first episode today with Serene is raising healthy eaters. So it's about nurturing good food habits from a very young age. Eating disorders among children are rising worldwide, and the UAE is no exception. In this episode, we explore with Serene why these challenges are increasing, how early education can make a difference, and the vital role parents and schools play in helping kids build a healthy, positive relationship with food. So, Serene, can you tell us briefly about your work with kids around food and emotions?
Okay, so first of all, as you said, Hannah, I started the career as a dietitian. That was long time ago, like 20 years ago. Okay, and I was basically focusing on adults. And then, as I said, I got inspired by my kids that they are like. I saw that how much it is important to start this education from very early stage, even if they are 3 years old or 2 years old. And why I introduced the emotional intelligence to my basic education is that because throughout my practice with the adults, here I could see that I cannot change a lot of people because they cannot change how the way they are dealing with food through emotions. So even if someone was very disciplined on their diet, okay, and they are doing really fine, then if they have an episode of stress or مثلا they are so happy, they will go into eating. And here where all things are messed up. And then where I could see that food is kind of like a restriction or a reward. So people are messing up with their relations. There I could see that I cannot really change the eating habits unless I let people know how they can control their emotions and the way they are thinking. So basically, my work is how to link for kids. Now, mainly I'm working with kids, but I do have sessions with teens and adults as well. But mainly I'm focusing for kids, how they can understand their emotions, how to express them, and how that will affect like on their eating habits and lifestyle. And I'm doing this through schools. Sometimes I do the sessions through schools, or sometimes I am part of life skills programs. Sometimes I do it individually or within groups as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So my understanding is it's harder to teach adults to get rid of bad habits or, going to food as opposed to kids. You can actually catch it at the start. So why is it important to start teaching kids good habits from an early age?
Because then it will be a habit. Very simple. For my kids, when I started to raise them up, because I passed it through personally, I passed it through many things where I wanted to control my eating habits or fix my lifestyle or whatever, and I had to put so much effort in there and to change the way I'm thinking or the discipline I have. But if you look at the other side, I had never passed a day without brushing my teeth. Why? Because I learned it since I was like very young.
Yeah.
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 And I knew why it is important to brush my teeth every day, why it is important to wash my face every day. This is what we do, why it's important to shower.
Yeah.
Why we don't introduce these habits as well of healthy eating, how to know our emotions from that age, because the kids are like the sponge. Whatever you give them, they will take. It's
Yeah.
very hard to start teaching this when they are a teenager because most of the adults, or let's say about the moms or dads or parents,
Yeah.
where they will see that there is like a need to teach their kids. And when they are almost 10 years, 11 years, and it is the tweens and the teens. Okay, because here where they start really eating for their emotions, because we know that in that stage they change psychologically and
Yeah.
their bodies are changing a lot. So this is where they start gaining weight. They start having the acne. They start like eating
Yeah.
emotionally. So here, then the parents will start teaching, and here where we fail. It is
Yeah.
really too late for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
And at that age, the kids are having too much. يعني many things are happening in their lives, in their emotions, in their feelings,
Yeah.
or whatever. Now we're adding also like changing the concept. The mom or the dad who used to treat them with the chocolates, now they are coming and say, stop eating your chocolates.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is really
Mm.
hard for them. So let's start from a very, very early age. Let them understand what is food and
Yes. Yes.
how we can treat food, and let them understand what is a body. It's very important that we teach our kids body is a gift. It's not allowed to
Mm.
ruin your body, and how you have to take care of your body rather than the body is just an image that we have to follow.
Yeah. Your body is your temple, like they say, is a
Exactly. Yeah,
temple.
it's exactly. It's
Yeah.
very because this is the thing that you are gonna live in for I don't know 60, 70, 80 years. So you have to take care of it. And believe me, Hannah, whatever you do before 25 years old will show after the 25 years old.
Yeah.
So basically, if you see like most of the people they start having the medical issues after 30 years old, but not before, unless it is a severe case. Okay, and then they say, "Tab, why now it happened?" So
Mm.
whatever you have been accumulating since you was born, this is what will show after that.
Yeah, it's also, so you mean there needs to be a good base from day one, let's say, and
Exactly.
that's how, if you have a good base, the less issues you would have later on as you get
Definitely.
older.
The easier
Okay.
actually it will be. And it is not only the easier is for you to have it as a discipline, as a lifestyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like brushing your teeth, like you
Yes,
mentioned.
exactly.
Okay, if we go and like, what simple practical tips can busy moms use to encourage healthy eating at home? Like, what tips can you
What
give moms out there?
basically I do because I am a working mom.
Yes, like
And
you.
I do consider myself as a busy mom as well.
Yes.
Okay. But as I said, it comes with what is most important for me for now when my kids are, as I said, 6 and 9 years old. So some of the practical tips that will help the mom herself
Mm,
and her kids is putting a schedule for the food.
mm,
So food should be on time. Okay, because we cannot allow food anytime. So that will give a wrong also message like to the body saying that you can eat anytime. Food is something that you can have anytime and between the meals or whatever. Then, first of all, it will be hectic for the mom that every now and then she has to prepare the food and she's a busy mom. The other thing is that the kids will start skipping the main meals because they are snacking a lot in between.
mm.
So, one of the things that I saw, something I really saw within the school, is that the kids, when they are leaving to home, they are eating what is still over from the lunch box, like
Yes.
half of the sandwich or the snap or whatever. So the moment they reach home, they cannot eat the lunch. They cannot take the full main meal because
Mm.
already they snacked. So they eat a lot. They eat, sorry, yeah, not that much, a little. Then after 1 hour or 2 hours, they are hungry. So the mom will not serve lunch again. She will give a snack. Then when the dinner comes, they are not hungry. Maybe they will snack after that, or they will eat a little and then snack. So
Mm.
now the system is all, even the body will get wrong messages. Like every now and then,
Yeah.
I don't for discipline. So just putting the timing for food is very important. And that also will help the kids just to know that these are the times of the food.
Yes.
So basically, their minds will be systematic on that. Now I will eat. Within 2 hours, there's no food. I will snack at this time. So even you can offer the snacks that they like the chocolates, the biscuits, whatever. Okay, make it on a certain time. Like after 5, no snacks on chocolate or chips or biscuits, because that will give us enough time to
Yeah.
digest. Okay. Maybe if they want an afternoon snack, it can be a fruit.
Yes.
That will help. So just putting a system, a discipline, and basically this really worked with me when I put a timing for everything. Because believe it or not, Hannah, I think you believe in that as well, that if you have time management, you can be a really successful person in life, regardless what you are putting the time for, even if you are not a working mom. But if you have time management, you will be able to follow everything, to do everything, have time for everything. So this is something very, very important.
Yeah.
The other thing is that please avoid eating in front of electronics, because
Yes.
when they
Like
eat
the
in
TV or
the TV,
yeah.
iPad, phone,
Yeah.
whatever, because they are not aware of what they are eating. So just they are swallowing the food. Okay, they don't have the taste. They don't know the texture, and they don't really chew the food. So that also affect the way they are eating, feeling the food, and the way the body is taking the energy out of this food.
Yeah.
So it is very important to have the food time. It's like, even if they are talking to each other, at the beginning, it's very hard. My kids used to eat in front of the iPads. Then I have to put some effort just to stay with them. Let's have it. No iPads now, no phones now. Let's talk to
Yeah.
each other. So at least they will start feeling the food. So here where we can avoid the picky eaters later on.
Yes. And also maybe you as a mom sharing with them, or whenever possible the family eats together will also help because
Yes.
like especially like if the mom's on the phone and the dad's on the phone and that also, so also the parents need to practice the same kind of
Uh, uh, If I
tips
tell
that you're
you,
just mentioning. Yeah.
if I tell you a funny story, it is a
Yeah.
personal story. When I
Yeah.
pick up my kids from school, okay, so usually because I am working from 8 to 3 and I pick them at 3, sometimes I am on the phone when I pick them up. So I am in the car and on the phone. So I'm very honest on this, and I go on like I say hi mom, and I go on with my call. Later on, my son came, and then we enter home, and they change, and then I put the food hi, and I said. Then my son came and said, "Mama, please, can we add one rule to our life?" I said, "Why?" He said, "The moment you pick us up, no calls, no phones, don't talk to anyone, focus with us till we finish our food." That really kind of breaks my heart. Like I said,
Yeah.
after 8 hours he's in school, he wants this attention. And this is what I said, like, even if you are like a really focusing mom, how you want to raise your kids, still we can slip here and there. It's okay. But because also, this is something else that we're gonna discuss, because I
Yes.
taught him how to express and speak up. So he was like very confident to come and say, "Mama, this thing is
Yes.
making me feel not okay. So please, let's add this one rule." So as you said, Hannah, it's very important that the parents spare this time for food or the gathering, or just
Yeah.
these 10-15 minutes while eating. The other thing that one of the practical tips, which is very important,
Yes.
to stock your cabinets with lots of unhealthy snacks.
Mm.
Because even for us adults, if there's lots of yummy things in that snack, when you start watching a movie, you know there is something there in the cabinet you want to get it.
Yeah.
So one of
True.
the one of the things that we really do, for me, that I do, is that like every 1 week or 2 weeks, when you stock from the supermarket all your things, choose two types of biscuits, or maybe two types of chips, and two types of chocolate. Don't get all the types, because that kid, he want to get everything. He don't have that much control on himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like every time, every 2 weeks, just change the type. Keep one type, two types.
Yeah.
Set the time for that, and never, ever, ever reward them with food. Don't reward your kids with food, because then they will see like unhealthy food, or let's say the high sugary food, is a treat, a gift, where we should if it comes to the real story, we should give them a smoothie or or a fruit or whatever. Okay, I know this cannot work right on it, and but at least don't always put it with a like it is a rewarding system with them for
Yes,
food.
yes,
Yeah, this
yeah.
is very
There
important.
are other ways, I guess, to reward kids
Exactly.
besides this. And also, I think choosing the type of snack, like if you stock your pantry with healthy snacks,
Yeah.
and you, like the ingredients are good and
Mm,
everything, that would sort of deter them from, buying
yes.
anything too sugary, or
Yes.
also their taste would be
Yes.
different. So
And
yeah, this is
believe me, Hannah, it is the sugary food is like addiction. The moment you are away from eating this high sugary food for 15 days to in 20 days, you will feel that you don't want them anymore. Okay.
yes,
It is
yes.
just the urge that every time you are eating, we need more because this is what sugar really do for us.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
if instilled at a young age, that taste wouldn't
really, it's not there.
make a difference to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why for the newborn, they say when you start feeding them, start with the veggies rather than the
yeah,
fruits because
yeah.
if they taste the sugary, they will not go back
Yeah,
to the other
yeah,
food.
yeah. Okay, how can parents teach kids emotional intelligence? I know you discussed how you taught your kids
Yeah.
how to tell you, how they feel, how to express their emotions. So how can parents teach kids emotional intelligence to express feelings
Yeah.
without turning to food?
Yes. So first of all, we have to introduce for them what are emotions. So what are the different emotions we have? It's
Mm,
very easy. Some parents they do Google what are the emotions they want to introduce them to their kids, but don't go very broad. Yeah, there is like if you want to go like so deep, you can end up with 35 emotions, let's say. But we don't want
oh,
to teach them all of these because it's very deep and really specific. But let's say that there is like a line of 6 to 8 emotions that are the basic emotions. Okay, because most of
mm,
the kids they think it's either sad or happy, but there are other things. So there is a difference between being sad or being mad or being
mm,
worried or happy
mm,
or whatever. So the first thing is that introduce for them that through a card or something like this, which is I use at home. This is happiness, this is sadness, this is mad. Share in simple words what is the difference between them
mm,
and do it as an activity at home. So tell me when do you feel this? Tell me when do you feel this? First of all, they have to get the knowledge that there is something called emotions.
mm,
Then they have to know why they feel this emotion and how they can do this through many ways. First of all, you can create a chart at home saying like with a date, like a calendar
yeah,
with a date. At the end of the day, how did you feel? Can be a sticker. They can add a sticker, happy, sad, or whatever. Later on, after let's say 1 month or 2 months, we can start adding why do you feel this? So first of all, let them have the knowledge how to know what they are feeling.
mm,
Then later on, when they can able to identify what they are feeling, then we can start saying, why do you feel this? You need to find
mm,
a trigger behind this.
mm, mm.
Then the third step is how to cope with that. So
Yes.
some of the parents they will use this chart, the one I told you about. Other kids, if I know that my kid he likes writing, so they can
Mm,
journal at the end of the day. Today I felt happy because this and that happened with me. Okay, even if they write one sentence or two sentences,
yeah.
that will give them the experience how to express. Or some
Yes.
kids they like drawing; they can express themselves
Yeah.
by drawing
Mm,
happy face, sad face, flowers, I don't know, monster, whatever. This thing you can read from that drawing how your kids are feeling.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the most important thing is that you have as a mom and here, when I say not only the mom, the dad should also be part of this because I've been facing lots of things
Of
that
course.
the mother is doing lots of effort, but still the fathers are not
Mm,
support. So the kids need to see this as a common practice, like in the family. Okay, so then the mom should also be a role model for her kids. Let her
yeah.
express what she's feeling. We all moms have lots of things that sometimes we get really angry or stressed or whatever. So sometimes we shout, well, يعني, this is normal moms, it happens. It's very good that after that you go and sit with your kids and tell them, I was angry, I was stressed, not because of you, because today I had this and this and this and this. And I should have controlled my emotions in a different way. I'll try next time to do this.
Yeah.
What we are teaching them that it's okay to have a new emotion. It's
Yeah.
okay to express it. Next time you will learn how to express it. One of the most important techniques to cope, okay, is by teaching them how to breathe. Breathing
Oh,
is very important. Not our normal breathing, because usually we don't breathe well. It's like you just inhale deeply through your stomach, hold it for 5 seconds, and exhale it all. So, this practice, if we do it with our kids in the morning and before sleeping, that will make them even more yani, relaxed, even
yes.
in accepting things and in also reflecting.
You
So,
know, talking about before they sleep, I just read the other day that if you sit with your child before they sleep and then you ask them, how was your day today? And what is the best thing that happened?
yes,
Uh, and if they tell you and you try and make it positive, so they actually sleep on a positive note,
okay.
and they say this affects them so much, it even affects the quality of sleep. So it's amazing how emotions can,
Yes,
they are signals in your body
uh,
then that can affect
definitely.
your morning and your night. So it was amazing. So it's a good practice to. And also in the car, when when your son mentioned that be with us, you could actually have discussed the day. How was your day today? Oh, today I felt so and so. Oh, today, so that's a
No,
good point as well.
this is what
Yeah.
started to happen. So I like ask them, "How was your day?" And they also started asking me, "How was your work, mom, today? What is the
Yes.
best thing that happened with you today?" So now they are copying me and doing this and adding to that thing that you sleep on a nice emotion.
Yes.
Very important how you start your day with your kids.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
used to be a perfectionist with my kids, okay, and I can see you are also Hannah.
All of us.
So so I was like, يعني يلا wake up, let's do this. We are late and so on. And then I saw that like let's change a little bit. Let's change. Like I take 5 minutes to cuddle the first one, then to go and cuddle the second one. Okay. Hi, good morning. I love you. You are amazing. You're perfect. Whatever. Yalla, I'm going to prepare the breakfast, 5 minutes and come. Okay. So that will make them, even us, yani, Hannah, if we wake up with a nice message or nice smile or whatever,
Of course.
that will make our day. So
Definitely.
start doing these also with our, because that will affect their day, to be honest. Yani.
Yes, yes. And also asking them at the end of the day, how are you? How was your
Yes.
day? What happened? So they
Mm,
don't suppress whatever is
mm,
happening.
yes.
Because a lot happens in schools. So,
Yes.
you
They
always
are
have to
facing
sort of
many
release
things.
these
Mm,
emotions.
Many
Yeah,
things they are
yeah.
facing in school, things that they are expressing and things that they don't know how to express or they don't know,
Yes,
they don't want also to
yes.
really express it. And
That
just add,
brings,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
And just adding to that, when the mother asks, it's very important to show your son or your daughter that you are listening. So it's not just the
Yes,
sake of like, I'm asking you, it's like a duty and I do it because our kids are very smart. They can know if you are listening or not, or just hearing. So the difference between
I get
hearing,
this a lot. Oh, you're not listening. No, I was listening.
yes. So for them, listening is to look into their eyes and do the eye contact so they feel that
Yeah,
you are taking care of that. But
yeah.
most of us, to be honest, yani, even me, it happens with me sometimes that we listen to them, but we are on the phone or doing something else. And then when it comes back, when you are talking to them and they are doing something else, what you will tell them? Look at me when I talk to you.
Yeah.
But we are not doing it. So they really copy us and everything.
Yeah, we need to be aware of
Yes.
this. This brings us to, what role do schools play in shaping healthy eating habits and food awareness? This is like, I feel this is really important because they
Yes.
spend a long time in school. So, what
Most
is
of
the role
the
of
time,
schools?
yes.
Yeah,
The schools, first of all, I have a special love for schools because I feel like this is the place where, or the environment where our kids are spending most of the time there.
yeah,
So, what really matters for me in the school is like what they are feeling there, how they are communicating there, how they are yani understanding these life skills, which is the most important for me than the academic,
yeah,
to be honest. So when it comes to school, and I've been doing lots of workshops in schools as well, and I've raised this issue that most of
yes,
schools now, and according to ethic, is that they have to send a healthy lunchbox. Okay, and they put
mm,
the rules every beginning of the year in the newsletter and so on. And they start doing like the food police, and they go and they open the lunch boxes of the
yes.
kids, and they do the. For me, with all the respect, this is the worst approach they can do with our kids because
Okay.
they are making sure that they are bringing to school the healthy food. But what about the education behind that? Did anyone told them why we are asking you to do this? Why
Mm,
we are asking you to control the sugar intake? Why we are asking you not to get nuts in the school? So they say it is a nut-free school. Okay,
yeah,
my son, when he saw like in the school no nuts in the like in the canteen, and sometimes I want there is a chocolate with nuts, I don't send it to school, but he can eat it at home. So once we were eating, and there were some nuts in our food here at home. I said, "Mom, I am allergic to nuts." I said, "No, you are not allergic to nuts, Mama, because I cannot eat nuts in school, and they said don't eat nuts because nuts are bad." I said, "No, who
yeah,
said nuts are not bad, Mama? In school they say don't bring nuts and don't eat nuts." And here it comes what I mean, the education behind it. So then I
yes,
told him, you cannot take nuts because maybe your friend is allergic or someone else, and you may hurt him. The same thing happens when I give like a session about the effect of sugar like on your body and in your health from age 6 years old up to high school. But every stage I did it like in a way that is appropriate for their age. So for the kids,
yes,
the younger ones, it was through stories and small characters, how they are digging in their teeth and their brains and their gut, because this
oh,
is,
yeah,
this is
all
what
the
they can.
cavities and yeah,
Because
yeah,
a 6 years old, what he can see more than the black teeth, if there is
yes,
or he will see himself very hyperactive, or he will have diarrhea or problems in his stomach. I will
yeah,
not give him anything about acne. I'm not gonna give him anything because this
yes,
is not his issue, and it should be through a story, something simple. And yani, thanks God I could deliver this small tiny message to these kids, and their moms came back to me and they said the first time our kids, whenever they eat sugar, they go directly wash their teeth, and they say, Mama, we don't want to eat a lot because they are digging in our teeth now, we don't want to do this. And when
yeah,
it comes to that teenagers or the high school, I focused on acne and
yes,
on body image because this is what is concerning them. They are not concerned about their teeth now anymore because now خلاص they are old enough. So it is very important to educate in the right way and say the story behind it. Why we are saying don't eat processed meat? Why we are saying don't eat
yeah.
this or whatever? Yeah. So there is a
So the
big
role of schools is important. Do you think this should be something is I actually don't know. Is it available in every school as part of the curriculum or is it
not
like
yet.
not yet?
Not
But
yet.
it's just so vital. I feel that it's actually
I
teaching
wish
kids. Yeah.
يعني emotional intelligence or life skills. There's other life skills that
Yeah.
can be also, but emotions is very important, and the eating habits is very important.
And also the healthy eating and the benefits and
Yes.
the of course according to their age, like you said, it's a very smart way of
Yeah.
introducing it, like you
But still,
mentioned.
it is not the schools. I wish one
Yeah,
day,
not
يعني I know
yeah,
that ADIC is really pushing for this thing. But I wish one day we will be able to have
Yeah.
professionals. Not anyone can teach this, Hannah. Yani,
No,
to be
no.
honest, not
Yeah.
anyone can teach
So
this.
you do this through your specialized workshops. You also have
Yes.
coaching and you
Yeah.
have retreats for any parents who are interested. Okay,
We
so
do.
how can families and schools together build a balanced relationship with food? Like you said, the parents, sorry, the schools say, okay, this is should be healthy eating in the lunchbox. Maybe they go home; it's not the same at home. So do you see this important for them to
Yeah.
work together? How can they work together
First of all,
on this?
the school admins, let's say, all the principal or the rules or the people in
Yeah,
their school, they should know that uh, them and the parents are responsible for these kids, for these souls, for these
yeah,
bodies.
mm,
So it's very important that the parents see the school as a supportive, not someone against, because I see like lots of parents, they fight with the school for many things. So
okay,
we want to understand that we both are working for the benefit of these kids. So the parents, when because I could see lots of parents when they see like send healthy lunchbox, say, yeah, so what? But I'll send whatever my son likes or my kid like. They are not against you. They are doing things good for your son or your daughter, but both of you, the schools and the parents, they should align in the same message
yeah,
because we cannot distract the kids. Like in the school, the mother, the same person who is cooking at home, the same person who is sending the food. So in the school, she's sending healthy, and when he comes back home, he's eating unhealthy food or unbalanced food. The same
yes,
person is giving different messages.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so it's very important to align. It's very important schools to do more workshops between parents and schools and teachers so they can align. One of the things that I would love to see in schools, okay, is where there is like when there is grades on behavior and I don't know
yes,
PE or
yes,
whatever. Let's do like a score on how much you are taking care of your body.
yes.
Not only weight, I don't care about it. To be honest, I'm not a person who really care about it. I really care about how clean my body is from inside. So it's very important parents and schools align in a way that they both support the kids' health and healthy eating.
Yeah, supporting them to have a healthy lifestyle together with sports and healthy eating.
Yeah.
Also noting that you can't really perform like if the children like sports or some sort of activity, they need food to support it. So I think that link as well makes a difference, like which is a balanced lifestyle
Yeah.
from all aspects, including emotions. Because if you have positive emotions, that also affects you, in everything you do. Uh, how can parents reach out to you for help, Serene?
They can follow me on my page, okay, the Serene Effect. There is my personal number there. They can text me, they can email me. I am willing to support any school, any workshop, any parent group,
Yeah,
anyone that I can just help into
yeah.
understand the benefit. Because, as I said, Hannah, I wish we learned this when we were very
When we
young.
were younger, yeah,
That would
yeah.
help us a lot in many
And
things.
all the information is on your website, the
Yes, yes,
sereneeffect.com.
yes,
They can sort of send you a
yes.
message or fill out the
Yes.
form. And
Yes, and they
yeah,
can book
yeah.
also for the sessions
And
and
book
so
online. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it would be there.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Serene, for joining me today and sharing your valuable insights.
So much.
Actually, your work with teens and with kids and teens is so inspiring. Really, it's very important to help them grow with confidence and with emotional balance and self awareness. It's such a great job that you're making, Serene. Really.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you so much. I really
And
appreciate
also
it.
practicing what you preach with your kids is setting a good example for all the moms out there as well. Thank you, Serene, and looking forward to continuing the discussion with you on our next episode.
Yes, can't wait. Thank you
Thanks.
so much, Hannah. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.